Look at this. Here's the pole. You can see it up there. Watch this shit. I should not be able to do this to a power pole, should I? Hello all. Well, we're about to call Telecom. Our pole's holding up a tree, or our tree's holding up their pole. It's broken. We've been waiting over a week now to find out what's going on. Our phone, where's our phone? Our phone sounds like this. And only some of the time people calling us actually get through. And you can see here we have no broadband. So yeah, we're going to give them a call. Because above anything else, my wife without Warcraft is not a happy chap. So let's give him a call.
If your inquiry is related to the number you're calling from, press 1. If it's about a different number, press 2. Please enter the area code and phone number. Won't be long. I'm just grabbing your account details. For help with a landline, press 1. An internet connection, press 2. Email, 3. Oh, by the way, we've found about 25% of faults are caused by cordless phones and sky decoders, and it's simple to fix. To hear more, press 1. Thanks for holding. Sorry there's a bit of a queue right now, but we'll be with you as soon as we can. All of our team are busy helping other customers. Rather than wait, we can call you back when you're first in line. But your response was invalid. Please try again. To enter your callback details, press 1. Please enter the mobile or landline number, including the area code that you'd like to be called back on, then press the hash key. You've entered 027. If this is correct, press 1. To re-enter, press 2. Last step. Please say your name after the beep. You can press any key when you're done.
Mark.
All done. You'll be called back between 6 minutes and 9 minutes from now. Thanks. Goodbye.
Time check. 15:35, so 3:35 in the afternoon. See what time they call back. So, to show you, here's the pole. There's the top of it. I called Victor, who is the power company, because the power lines come across from over there, and the phone. Because the power and phone are on this pole, the power guy said to me it could be political. It's a telecom pole or a telegraph pole, so therefore it was up to the phone company's pole. After a week of hearing nothing, we called the power company back, found out that yes, it's Telecom's property, so they can't touch it, blah blah blah. So then I rang yesterday. They said someone was coming around yesterday to inspect and have a look and see what the problems were. I said the phone lines are all crackly, the internet's coming and going, and waited. Nothing. So now it's just had another downpour of rain. You heard what the phone sounds like, you know, it's got water on the line, it's grounding out, there's crackle. People that are ringing in, sometimes it'll ring once and then just stop ringing. The standard faults that you always get with a landline. And now the internet is coming and going. Now I don't know if it's because someone's buggering off down at the PCM box and playing with that shit. I don't know if it's because of the wires going from the pole to the telecom plinth right next to it. But as you can see up the top there, the actual V part of the pole is leaning against our tree. You can see here the power cable, and also it would appear now the phone cable is rubbing into the tree. So We've cleared all of the rest of the tree line. I climbed up there with the handsaw and trimmed away what I could away from the power lines, because it was all over on this side too. But you know, and I'm happy to get back up there again, but you know, I don't want to risk having a power issue. If I chop that pole away, the tree away, then the pole's going to fall over. Now, to show you what I mean by that, look at this. Here's the pole. You can see it up there. Watch the shit. I should not be able to do this to a power pole, should I? So as you can see, because of the one wire going that way, there's another wire shooting off in that direction, and the other power wire is going to another pole there. This, if I chop the tree, will all go into our yard and could even down the line going from the road across the road. So it's quite a health and safety issue, other than the fact that as customers we're not getting our fucking services. So we'll see. Switch you back on in a minute.
Hi, this is a call back from Spark. When
4 minutes.
is ready to speak with us, press 1. If you need time, please hold for the next available agent. This call will be recorded to help with quality and training.
I am Jane. I'm here to help. Are you calling about a fault on your landline?
Yeah, and internet. Sorry, what was your name?
Jane. That's J-I-N.
Oh, Jean. Hi.
Alright. Yeah, what's your name?
Mark?
Mark. Thank you. And the number that you're calling about, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Can you please confirm the address?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So I checked on that area and there isn't any reported outage. So yeah, can you please tell me exactly what's going on with your landline?
Sure. Just over a week or so ago, we've downed a whole heap of trees going along our driveway to the boundary post. The final redwood tree, which is about a 40-foot tree, is, well, the power pole, or the telecom pole that's going up there has actually rotted out and it's broken just under the ground. And because of the way the cables, it's got power and phone cables on it, it's actually leaning on our tree. Our tree's the only thing keeping it up. So, you know, it's a bit of a health and safety issue for one thing. Now, first, of course, having the power, we rung them first because we're worried about, you know, that sort of danger. We waited for a week for Victor to get round and tell us that it's a telecom pole. It gets a bit political and it's up for a chorus to come and replace the pole. We also had cell site down on Friday, so on Saturday morning my phone was still playing up, so I actually rung Spark yesterday morning and they fixed that problem, just had to reset the phones. But yeah, today we've had some more rain. The phone landline has got severe crackle on it, it's like grounding. People are calling, they're getting one ring and it just stops calling. So it's sort of the standard, there's a grounding issue with the landline, but also now the broadband is cutting in and out, which affects my wife's Warcraft game, so that's really bad.
I'm so sorry for that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and dispatch a technician now to check your line, Mark.
Yeah. Well, I'm suspecting it's all because the pole being broken at the end there, the cable goes from the pole underground to the plinth, you see, so I'm suspecting that's where the fault is.
Yeah, but the weird thing is there isn't any reported outage in the area yet.
Oh no, it's just local. It'll just be local from our pole. Our mother-in-law's also gets her feed from the pole, but hers isn't affected, so it must be just our line that's doing it.
Okay, understood. Right, so I'll dispatch a technician tomorrow to check the line.
Sure. And one other thing, yeah, the tree is also actually, the telecom wire is actually cutting into the tree branch along with the power wire. So that's also kind of a concern. So I'm hoping someone can come and change the pole pretty quick smart. And I haven't heard from Chorus yet since yesterday. They said Chorus would come around and inspect it yesterday, but I haven't seen hide and hear of them. So I'm not sure what's happening there.
I'll take note of that. So that the technician will be prepared if what he's gonna see when he goes there.
Yeah. I mean, I've filmed. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you're saying something?
Yeah, I've filmed it all for you anyway, so I can happily send you the footage if you want to see it. But I can stand there and literally push the pole a good 3 foot either way, so it's not safe.
Okay. Alright, I'll just put at the note that the technician can call you if they need further information regarding this, okay?
That's awesome, Jim.
Okay. Also, Ken, I'll just need to verify the account. Can you confirm the account number for this line? Do you know that?
Sure, 108 something or other. I'm not sure. Can
no, that's okay. I'll just have to verify your date of birth instead.
Sure, purportedly I was there, but I honestly can't remember.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'll send the technician tomorrow, so that's no later than 7. Okay, and also, yeah, I can put data both on your mobile phone, so on your mobile and her mobile.
Awesome.
So that's both 20 gigabytes, and I'll give you unlimited minutes as well, so that you can ring out from the mobile phone.
Excellent.
Until we get this fixed. Because I'm thinking that most likely, I'll send a technician tomorrow, but I don't think you can fix it tomorrow.
Yeah, I expect it'll take a few days to get the pole sorted, but just so long as something's actioned instead of us just waiting for someone to come and look at the pole, but because now it's really affecting the services, so yeah.
Yeah, I understand. And also, while the phone isn't working, we can also transfer your incoming calls to a mobile phone.
Sure.
Would you like me to do that?
Yeah, if you could.
Which number? Yours or your wife's?
My wife's. She's the one that can take the call.
611, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I understand that it's a fault outside, but we're just required to play the disclosure.
Sure.
Please listen to this. Thank you.
The technician will investigate the network and or your property. If no fault is found, or if they find a fault in your property which is not covered by our wiring maintenance service, you'll be charged a fault diagnostic fee of $139.45. If you ask the technician to fix the fault, there'll be additional charges for labour and material, which will also be charged to your Spark account. An investigation on the network can start from the moment we book a technician. So if you choose to cancel the job, you'll be charged a cancellation fee of $139.45.
Alright, so
cool.
Yeah, if you heard that, then we'll make sure that our technician will be there tomorrow.
Sure.
And check the line, okay?
Yeah, good as gold.
Alright, okay, great. So
Cool.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you do have a great day, Mark.
You too, Jen. Thank you.
Alright, thanks. Bye.
Bye. Just like to point out that the demarcation telecom box is just up there, so all of that way is up to Telecom to get sorted. Okay, see ya.